Hello, everyone, and welcome to Mercy Kill. This is episode 22. Shantae runs with the sound defense, and Tina hacks. We will be seeing both Pirate's Curse, which will be a race, and Risky's Revenge, which will be a solo run by Tina. Before we get started here, if you are interested in volunteering for SGDQ 2021 Online, volunteer submissions are open from now until April 23rd. Go to gamesdonequick.com to find out how to submit your volunteer application to help out with the event. SGDQ 2021 Online is July 4th to the 11th. Game submissions are now closed. Tweet at us at gamesdonequick.com and tell us what you are hoping will make it into the schedule. Information on all of our Hotfix shows is available at gamesdonequick.com/hotfix. From there, you can find out more information about submitting your runs to any of our weekly shows. If you're watching on YouTube, hey, it's nice to see y'all back here. Welcome back to Mercy Kill. Would like to support our live content? Yes, we do have live content. Please consider checking out our Twitch channel at twitch.tv/GDQ. If you have an Amazon Prime account, you can subscribe to a Twitch channel of your choice every month for free. Please consider using your Prime Gaming account to find out how to submit your volunteer application to help out. Also, please consider using your Prime Gaming account to subscribe to the GDQ Twitch channel. Also, don't forget to submit your volunteer applications as another reminder. With that being said, Tina and Sound Defense, how are y'all doing today?
I'm doing pretty well.
I'm doing quite well, thank you.
Ooh, sounds like y'all are ready to go on this. I want to find out, we were talking in the pre-show a little bit about the lore we were discussing. Yes, there is lore behind these two running Shantae at GDQ events. Would you all like to tell me about that?
Sure. Yeah, I guess, who goes first? I go first. I pick me.
You go first,
So,
yeah.
All right.
You
so,
ran
yeah,
first.
This is basically like the first speed game I ever picked up. I was initially just trying to get some of the speed achievements, and then I realized I was actually having a super good time, and so I just stuck with it, and I ended up getting some records in it, and I submitted it to SGDQ, and that was my first time actually at the events, and it was a fantastic time.
Yeah, and so that run is actually what made me pick up this speed game, because it was super fun, and I was between speed games. I had just taken a vacation. Normally I played, at the time I was playing Super Mario World, grinding down my 96 exit, which you've also seen me do very poorly at on this show. And I thought, well, the Sound Defenses run looked really fun. Maybe I'll pick that up. And so I did, and I played it a bunch, and now I haven't played it for like 3 years, so this is going to be fun. It's going to be good.
Anything to get away from Super Mario World, I think we all can agree, considering that run. So that is awesome. Again, to put things in perspective, it looks like their PDs are, we have 2018, I believe, listed as the year, so it's been a little while. This isn't one of those, hey, it was 6 to 8 months ago. This is a few years ago. And it looks like the PVs are very, very close between the two. I don't know if that means if that's going to equate to Rust, but that is something to keep in mind here as well. And a little bit on Mercy Kill lore really quickly. So right now, not to put pressure on both of these runners, so we have 3 runs today that will be put against the timer, the 2 individual runners. And remember, if both of them beat the timer, that's 2 points to the runners. So 3 points up for grabs today. The current score, 21 runners, 22 timer. Y'all, if you can get 3-0 today, the speedrunners will be back in the lead after multiple 5-point deficits against the timer. That's big.
Oh, I'm in no danger of beating the timer twice today.
Well, dang. Well, you know what? If we can get tied by the end of this run, that would just be great. So I'm contractually obligated to bring this up, especially given what Kizaron has done. And in both of his appearances, may I add, in terms of, you know, the game crashing and whatnot, what safety strats do you plan on doing today to maybe prevent such mishaps?
Saving really a lot, because, so I'm playing on the Steam version, you can tell, because I can E at the game. The Steam version is kind of infamous for tending to crash. So you can expect to see me take way more saves than I would if this was a PB attempt.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, exact same thing here, because like this is the sort of game where if you die, you go back to your previous save, which could be upwards of 30 minutes ago, and I don't want to do that.
Yo, please, for the love of everything, for the love of everyone sitting down, not wanting to feel like stressed out about this run, please save. Please.
It would be really funny if I never saved and then the game crashed right at the final fight, though.
No. No, 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 no. That is not how we give the timer points. No, please.
But it would be really funny, though.
It would be funny.
I have...
Also, one more thing that's worth bringing up. We mentioned GDQ. I previously ran this at SGDQ 2018, which I think very well might have been the very last time that I touched this game. In that race, I raced against Nori Maki, who is in chat right now, I think. Nori won. Nori kicked my butt. It was a great race. It was super close, but only because Nori sandbagged to make it look like I was doing well. As of this run, I'm going to be 2-0 for races at GDQ, and I'm very excited about that.
That was such a good race. The lead changed literally on the last input of the entire game.
Oh my god.
I've never seen that before.
Really? I have to go back and watch the ending of that, especially then, if that's the case.
Yeah, all joking aside, it was a really fun race. It was really, really just tense, and there were a ton of lead changes throughout it. It was... if I were not one of the runners, I would say that it was one of my favorite races in GDQ history. I can't say that because I was a runner, and that sounds really, really full of myself, but it was fun.
I was going to say, do you prefer to watch than run, Tina?
No. I actually really enjoy playing games, hence the speedrunning.
No, I've said it the whole time. Tina is a speedrunner, so very, very much looking forward to it. Now, I've had Tina say, I remember you telling me this, you don't think Risky's Revenge after this is going to defeat the timer. Do you feel like you can defeat the timer here?
Okay, so we're going to be running no out of bounds, which is good because out of bounds is a really great way to soft lock the game. We're going to be running all dark magic. We have to collect all of 20, little MacGuffins that give us a true ending. I think that both the Sound Defense and I are in danger of not remembering where they all are. So it's going to be interesting. I think that the timer has a sporting chance, but I might be able to beat this one.
How about you, Sound Defense? How confident are you feeling in the race?
I'm feeling decently confident, I guess, and that's my two dangers here are repeatedly dying by not getting any additional hearts or just completely forgetting where all of the MacGuffins are.
All right, well, I don't want to keep you all waiting any longer. For those of you who don't know, sitting in that seat, which I know I'm going to have to put myself through at some point, that has been a very requested thing amongst fans of the show. Yes, I will be playing at some point. I won't tell you when, but I'm going to be playing at some point. That is a very nerve-wracking seat to be sitting in, so I don't want to keep these runners from any longer from the gameplay. Are you all ready to go? I will give you the countdown once I get the ready from both of you.
Yep.
I'm ready.
All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go! Good luck and have fun!
So one thing worth pointing out, we're going to be skipping dialogue with the start button. If we mistime it, we pause the game. Anytime that you see us pause the game, we screwed up and you should laugh at us.
Oh yes, please do. God, how many pauses are we going to get between the two of us?
So many pauses.
Some of these pauses will be intentional. Oh, this already feels strange. Oh no, what am I doing?
Yeah, this is...
That's the idea, Sound Defense. That's the idea. If you're having that sensation, then that means I've done my job right in making sure that run is as rusty as possible. As a reminder, folks, Mercy Kill is a show about folks playing the rustiest speedrun. Again, if you want the pretty speedruns, go watch GDQ. This is all about rusty speedruns and how much folks can remember about their speedrun against a very generous estimate set by the runners. I do not hustle. Contrary to popular belief, I do not hustle people to lower their estimates. So just a little bit about the show here.
Oh, that was humiliating. I'm on the second screen of the game, for Pete's sake.
I also screwed up that screen.
I love the graphics.
I'm not... Oh yeah, this is originally a 3DS game, and the graphics did not get an update for the HD version.
I like it though, it's so cute.
Ah, shoot. Forgot, I was supposed to go in using a pike ball to destroy those mines, and I completely forgot which button to use to do that. successfully jumped over a dialogue trigger. That was nice. No, I'm not going to save against the ammo baron. What kind of a scrub am I?
I think you're awesome. Again, keep in mind, this is 3 years worth of Rust, so you can't expect to see that not everything will work according to the way you used to run this game. If there would be, I would tell you, are you practicing? And you are not allowed to practice before Mercy Kill, besides maybe some basic controls.
Yeah, the only thing I've done in the past 1.5 years is, like an hour ago, I just figured out what the buttons did.
Oh, that's fine.
I did make sure that my controller worked.
That's always important.
Oh shoot, I forgot to do a thing and now I'm gonna get an extra ammo baron cycle.
I got hit by a red ball. Wasn't good.
No, that doesn't. Yeah, this is. I was supposed to use a pike ball in order to do more damage so I could avoid the final cycle. Oh goodness, I'm so far behind now.
See,
this is terrible.
Somebody in the audience knows. They said usually I'm recommending the runners increase their estimates. I do actually. Some folks really want to get close estimates to their PB, and I'm like, that's not what this show is about.
Like, when we were first starting this, Richard was like, "You're gonna get a D-Rust world record in this, right?" And
that has yet to happen.
I think that's already impossible.
Oh, don't say that. I mean, it's possible. I'm gonna be frightened the day that happens because I'm gonna be called a fraud for that. But that is a.
No, at this point, I'm out of range of D-Rust PB.
Pretty sure. One nice thing, I used to run this on the Wii U, and it had a couple of actually really nice features for running. First off, it always had an item screen on the gamepad, so you could just tap to use an item. But also, it had like an additional pause button that exclusively skipped cutscenes, and you could just match it like crazy.
Oh, so you didn't have to like time it and be good.
Nope, I was not timing it, and I was bad.
So I had meant to ask you this during the interview, but this is as good a time as any to ask. Are there any points of this run where, without a lot of practice, you're kind of nervous about or feel unsure about?
Yeah, there's a boss fight that I think we're both probably very scared of, which is Dagron.
Dagron is one, and the Empress Spider is the other one.
Yeah, Spider's gonna be tough.
What's my talk button? I don't remember any buttons.
You got Monster Milk. That's good.
Yeah, oh man, I am gonna have to figure out how to manage my money. I used to have to do math in this run, and I don't remember any of the math.
Math in a speedrun? Who wants to do math?
More likely than you think.
So one thing you're going to see both Sound Defense and I doing a ton is doing this little shuffle back and forth. We're actually using both the D-pad and the analog stick to pull that off. It's called the Risky Shuffle. It lets us charge up a run much, much faster than we should be able to otherwise.
Yeah, you're supposed to just like hold running in one direction for a long time to charge up a dash, but we basically trick the game into thinking that we're moving in one direction. And now for these, how many oh, that's right, we're not doing out of bounds. I don't actually need candy. Not that much anyway.
I'm telling y'all, math within a speedrun, you don't think it sounds like a big deal, but even doing basic math during a speedrun is very, very difficult. Let that be during a game like this where you're accumulating money, or other games where you're playing a card game and you're trying to calculate how much you need to defeat your opponent.
I remember I was running this at Calathon one time, and I had to ask a volunteer in the audience to keep track of my money for me because I was not capable of doing it.
That is understandable.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to end up with way too much money because I'm going to be erring on the side of caution.
Oh, I will be doing the same thing. do I even buy? What do I buy?
Wait, are you already back and able to buy stuff?
No, I'm just thinking ahead.
Okay.
I don't know why my mind went here, but another game I'm reminded of money where you have to keep track of it. Wanda Gamelon, actually. Some of the totals there are pretty tough to keep track of, and I don't think there's a spot on Steam that shows you how much you have, so... At least here, it looks like you can see what your money is in some screens for a little while.
Apparently
Yeah,
at some point I picked up a pike ball. That's nice.
Oh, it must have been from the scarecrows.
Gotta be.
Scarecrows. Alright, I'm just gonna think out loud as I think of what I need to buy. I'm pretty sure I need to buy a super pike ball and maybe a pirate flare. Does that sound right?
You definitely need pirate flares.
Oh yeah, I need those. Oh, that's right. Because...
And yeah, you've got to get the money, the 100 from Sky.
Yes, I just remembered that.
I'm supposed to give you money?
Yes, you said that you were going to be doing so.
We're waiting.
You've got our PayPals.
Well, dang.
Oh, I didn't quite make it up. Don't forget about the Cacklebat in the Tangle Forest. No, you have not. You were there. Like, I can see you on the stream on a delay, and you're still further ahead than I am.
Oh, I'm not watching your stream. That would be bad for me. Whether I'm ahead or behind, it always makes me nervous to see where.
I probably shouldn't be doing it
Hey,
either, but
these
also
menus are hard.
I'm also very notorious for having bad habits at all times.
So yeah, I want to make it clear, the more important thing to watch here during this run is that both of these runners beat the timer. I mean, it's great to see if we have a winner in this race, but I'm more concerned about can both runners beat the timer at the same time. That's a win to me for both of them.
Did oh my goodness. Did I completely forget to do something?
Let's go.
Oh my goodness, I completely forgot to do something.
Oh no, what did you forget?
I forgot the friggin' map. I have to run all the way back.
No!
Oh, people are laughing at who's...
Oh, no one's
Sky,
laughing.
can you tell me if people are...
No one's laughing at you. We're rooting for you, Sound Defense. Don't worry about that. And again, this is a very common Mercy Kill thing that happens.
I just want everybody in chat to remember this. When I, There we go. When I lose this race.
Oh no. Right, do I need to help remind? I don't know much about this game, but I can try to remind y'all if something's coming up.
No, I think that we need to be handling that ourselves.
Just know that there's nothing to be embarrassed about. This is very, very, very common in Mercy Kill. When you don't run a game in forever, it's okay to miss those things. It happens. That's what part of the estimate is about. What were you saying, Tina?
Just looking at my health total. I think this might be the first time that I've ever been down the full heart before I even have opened up the dungeon.
Oh.
So that's good.
Interesting.
Now I can talk to Sky and get my $100.
Woohoo!
Those pauses were on purpose. Because it's gonna skip like half of this animation that's about to play.
Yeah, I still don't understand why that glitch works.
It's just another Ezco special.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna buy a Super Monster Milk. I got the extra money.
That sounds
I had
real
to run.
smart.
I had some extra cash, as it turns out, after my additional trip.
Oh yeah, I can see how that would work.
Now, I will say, and this has happened before on Mercy Kill races, you all are allowed to work together. Again, your enemy is the timer, not each other.
neither of us wants to commit to helping the other. Right here. Oh, that's right. I'm thinking of the glitch drought already. I'm terrible.
Okay, well, you don't want to do that. Whatever you do, don't go out of bounds. That actually invalidates your run.
And also, I will there's 100% chance of soft lock if I do that.
Oh, don't say that, please. We had enough of that from Kisa.
Going out of bounds is a very good way to soft lock.
Yeah, don't soft lock.
Yeah.
That's when you make me nervous, is when you say there's a chance of soft lock.
Well, it's a thing I won't do, I promise.
All right.
You have to really intentionally go out of bounds. You can't accidentally go out of bounds. I think.
You think?
I'm pretty sure. Oh, I forgot the ham sting. Oh, that's why I have to talk. Oh, goodness. This is gonna be the next hour and a half.
That's okay. I'm having a good time so far. All right. I don't know about all y'all, but I think this race is pretty sweet.
I am allowed to have 30 minutes worth of mistakes, approximately.
Yeah. And feel free again to explain it when you can. Like, don't do it if you're doing something really difficult, but feel free to explain what's going on, what you're doing again, because this is all still fairly new to me to watch. And even, I've never even played a Shantae game before, so this is really cool.
Oh, you've got to... Hey, when is the Skybill's Shantae screen?
It does look pretty cool.
It's fun.
So,
it's a real fun game.
Oh, very much so. One of my favorites. So the thing this is the MacGuffin that we're attacking right now, these cacklebats. There's one forced fight at the beginning, and then there's another 19 spread out around the world. We need all of them in order to fight the true final boss and get the true ending, which is the goal. Thankfully, if we forget one, above each island there is an indicator of how many you have to collect and how many there are total. So if we miss one, we know exactly where it is. Approximately exactly where it is. Oh, I have to remember. I have to enter the Easter egg dungeon.
Yes, that is important.
Yeah, so there's a dungeon in this game that's there just as an Easter egg. It's a throwback to one of the first Shantae dungeons. But it still contains very real keys, and unlike a Zelda game, a key in Shantae can be used anywhere. So we're going to go into the secret dungeon in order to skip long key gets elsewhere in the game. Hit every single pot I see, because I don't remember how many rupees I'm going to need.
Yeah, that's pretty much my strategy so far.
Green bubble shoot.
So, for someone who's never played it before, how long do you think a first playthrough of this would take?
Casually, this is... I mean, if you're really blazing through it, probably about 5-6 hours, casually. There's a fair amount of backtracking. There's, it's not what you're supposed to do right there. There we go.
It kind of looks Metroidvania-ish to me, just at a glance.
Yes, it is a Metroidvania. It's a little lighter of a Metroidvania than some others in the series, like Risky's Revenge or Seven Sirens, but it's definitely a Metroidvania.
Yeah, Risky's Revenge is very, very backtrack heavy.
And I just did a death warp right there. Not even a death warp, it's just a damage warp.
Oh yeah, so someone asked in chat, so this is only about 15 minutes in. Remember on Mercy Kill that the timer counts down. This is to add to the drama that is when you're going up against the timer in a battle. So yes, the timer is counting down. We started at 1:30, so you've probably, we're about 17 minutes in or so right now. Maybe a little bit more now.
Do I need to go back? I'm gonna go back and get a key. I don't know. Because of the fact that we can take keys from elsewhere, I just don't remember how many keys I'm going to need, so I'm just going to get a lot of keys.
You know what? I've crashed here before. Now's a good time for a save.
Yes, please save. That I can remind y'all to do, please.
Oh, there's a pause. So anyway, this is Roddy. She's been caught by a spider. She's been probably poisoned. And she's too weak to run home. So we're gonna carry her home. Everything here is an instant kill, except for that. That's called a stake jump.
Oh, that spider's kind of spooky.
Yeah, this whole section is kind of spoopy.
So that guy right there, that's the gatekeeper. We hold right, and eventually he lets us through.
Is that how it works? That's not how I treat the gatekeeper.
No?
No.
No.
I respect the gatekeeper. There are two schools of thought on this. Do you respect the gatekeeper or do you challenge the gatekeeper?
Always challenge the gatekeeper.
No, I never challenge the gatekeeper.
So, not only are you on an escort quest right now, Tina, but everything's a one-hit KO. That sounds not good. That doesn't sound like fun.
Yeah, you can lose a ton of time here by not being good at video games.
So how did the eyeball plant fight go for you before I embarrass myself?
I can't say it went well.
All right. That's my expectation for this as well.
Yep. You know how I was joking, like, and this is also for Sky Billses and Richard, who is our amazing showrunner, behind the scenes person right now. Mm-hmm. So I made a joke about how I was going to get a bunch of eyeball lasers. You should not see any in that fight. And so of course I got an eyeball laser.
Oh, very nice. Not the eyeball lasers. I managed to avoid them, thankfully.
Hey!
See?
Just enough muscle memory.
That's the difference between a pro gamer and a fake gamer.
That was a really nice fight there, Sound Defense.
You were like, thank you. You were like 5 minutes ahead of me at this point, so. No, that was not the right button.
I appreciate you giving me the head start.
Whoops, I just recorded myself doing that fight, I guess.
It was a good fight.
Couldn't remember if I should use a pirate flare here, so I'm just gonna save my pirate flares. Quick enough trip.
Yeah, you don't use a pirate flare there. Right after the eyeball?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tina, everything you're doing right now looks really stressful.
You know, it's funny that you should say that. It is.
Oh, I remembered this section in theory, but I forgot the part where I actually have to do it, and now I'm intimidated all over again.
Tina's gaming going through this section.
I wouldn't go that far.
Also, you can skip the really slow cacklebat exploding animation by just leaving and then coming back. So you'll see me doing that every so often.
I don't know if I'd want to go to a place called Spiderweb Island.
I have to agree, honestly.
Yeah, same.
I never used to be scared of only having 2 hearts, but right now, I gotta say, I'm a little spooked.
Alright, I mean, everything that I did in that room was wrong, except I did do taco jump, so... Who can say what is good and what is bad in this world?
Oh, by the way, the room I just entered, if you crawl into that room, the game soft locks 100% of the time.
Yeah, it's real great. I was considering doing that. You know, for fun.
Alright, now time for me to have some fun.
Fun in air quotes.
Alright,
Yeah,
so this
I
upcoming
hope
jump,
I
you can just die here. There was no way that I wasn't going to die there. Alright, so that's good.
Ow. Alright, that's one for me. In the famous words of Gandalf, I have no memory of this place. Except for this guy.
Well, from what I've seen so far on Tina's side sound effect, it looks like those crushers from Mario World are like everywhere. They're like these little vine things, but they remind me of the crushers. And you're doing an escort quest, which I don't know if that does anything to your controls. I can't tell.
Not per- Oh, I totally could have gone there. You are basically, there's a lot of stuff you can no longer do. You can basically just go walk, running speed, and jump. You have no attacks, you have no special abilities.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's great.
No.
So anyway, Roddy Tops was fine, actually. That's good.
Yeah. This is why we hate Roddy Tops. Someone pointed out in chat that Shantae's idle animation in this section is great, and
It
yes,
is.
correct.
It's very good. Unfortunately, though, that's like, it doesn't really say that much because, like, all of the animations in this game are great, full stop. So,
Oh yeah.
yeah, of course her idle animation is, oh hey, I got a shriveled thing, that's good.
What's it like?
It smells.
Oh. I'm glad the game took the time to let us know that. For some reason, that dialogue
in
box
an
is
unskippable dialogue box. You can't
Right.
skip past that one. That's the best
Oh,
part.
oh gosh, the tombstone crabs. I forget which ones are alive.
Yeah, that sucks, huh?
Sure does. These two, I think. Okay.
Sound defense, you are doing well so far. Keep going.
Ooh, I got a delayed charge. That's the only good
Oh.
thing that I'll do this entire run, I promise.
I forgot about those. I need to remember to try those. Thanks for the tip.
Hey, I'm,
Like,
I'm
if
happy
you-
to give the good
if-
tips for this video game.
Being a gamer, you are full of gaming tips.
Well, you're full of gaming right here, Sound Defense. You are making up some time here in this section so far.
Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah.
There's a strong chance of me failing elsewhere, failing pretty much anywhere. There's a chance of failure. It's okay. I will forget another plot crucial item further down the line, and balance will be restored. Yeah, what Tino was saying, like the way we charge up that dash, if you run through a transition while the dash is lighting up, you can carry it into the next room and then unleash it there. Sometimes it saves time.
That's the first save point I think I've seen you skip, Tina.
Yeah, this once you get into this area, it doesn't tend to crash.
Oh, good.
Maybe.
Oh, don't say maybe, please.
Okay, the final room, how will I do? I predict 1 death.
Good luck.
I'm gonna say 0.
I was 1 death in that room.
Alright, Skyvilles has faith.
I do. I want to see you defeat the timer as well, and also I want to see a close race. So
Hey, that was the wrong one.
you've made up a lot of time in this section here, so keep going.
Alright, now this is the hallway of death right here.
Don't get pincered. I got pincered.
I failed to get pincered. The crabs were nice.
Yay!
Nice.
Alright, so there's 3 tackle bats on this island. I've got one of them, and I think I just passed the other 2. No way, I don't do it. I don't need the heart squid. I do not need any heart squids of shame. Tina, are you gonna get any extra safety hearts?
No.
Okay, good. Me neither.
Takes way too long.
I used
I
to
should
know how
probably use
long.
my super pipe ball here.
Oh, that's a good idea. I used to know how long all of the heart squids took. Because at one point, I was working on bingo cards for Shantae bingo races.
Sun Defense, was that deathless for you through that section? Because it looked like it.
There were 2 deaths.
Okay. I guess I must have missed them because they must have been quick ones.
One of them was an accident. I dropped into a hand, and one of them was sort of on purpose, where I walked into a pillar because it would not have made any difference time-wise if I hesitated or if I got crushed. So you always go for it in that case.
Okay, cool. I got through it. That's good.
Nice. Yeah, that's a spooky boss, Tina.
So you are normally aiming to take damage there, because if you take damage in just the right way, it resets your jumps. You can do an infinite jump, and then you just kind of kill the spider with these super pipe balls. Or if you're like me, you decide to be a coward and only take like half your hearts in damage, and you know that's another way that you could go about things.
Maybe I'm thinking too much like a speedrunner, but I wish you could defeat the spider in that first cutscene and skip that whole section.
Oh, that would be great. If somebody figures out how to do that, there would be a lot of people who are very grateful to you.
Yeah, that's probably everyone's least favorite fight. It's just terrifying.
Yeah, I think that sounds about right.
Worse than the final boss?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. Final boss is actually one of the more manageable bosses, so long as you like have an auto potion just in case. I don't know how many keys I have. I could go down and get an extra key. I'm not going to. I'm just gonna gamble on
No,
this
I
one.
don't have. Hey, you ever forget whether or not you're supposed to go a certain place, and then you realize, oh wait, no, I'm just very, very not smart?
I think I've forgotten in numerous occasions already in this run. Oh, thank you, save man. Oh, I can't use it.
Pirate player activated.
That's right, you can use items with the shoulder buttons, can't you?
You can. That's how you do animation skips.
Oh, I'm not trying any of those. Forget that.
Is that right?
All right.
I think this is right.
1 hour left to go.
Oh, don't say that. I don't like that.
1 hour. Well, now less.
That's worse. Why would you say the worst? Oh no.
That is my job. I'm supposed to let you know how much the timer has left.
Hey, sound defense.
What's up?
I picked up a heart squid.
Oh no.
What is?
I'm sorry, but I have to shame you now.
I know.
Is that a meme in the community?
Well, they're not necessary for this run.
Oh, okay.
I was planning on. I remember I was on the commentary couch for Tina's race against Nori at GDQ, and my plan was if any of them picked up Heart Squid of Shame, I was going to goad the entire audience into yelling shame.
Yeah, that's fair. This was not the heart squid of shame, for what it's worth. Saliva Island. That's worse.
Oh, that's even more shameful.
I know.
Though, to be fair, I had to run back to the library once, so I am equally shamed.
I feel like those are probably about the same amount of time loss. The pickup animation versus running all the way back to the library, that's about the same.
Yeah, we're on an even footing right now.
I'm glad somebody put the site.
Well, I'm being told in chat that I should give it a good home. Yeah, that's definitely what you do with heart squids in this game. You give them good homes.
So, Tan Line Island, this is where we start crossing our fingers and praying to RNGesus that we get some really nice drops.
How so?
So there's a bunch of enemies that can give you really, really good drops. It's here.
Yeah, there's
And
the Scorp
you
Gals.
just-
You'll see them on my screen.
Yeah, you would like to see them. Also, these little cactuses, they can drop monster milk, which I really don't want right now. What I really want to see is bubble shields, and I've got none.
I love the soundtrack.
So one
Give me a bunch of-
One thing I dislike about this, if that's the fact then for a speedrun, is if you're waiting on the good RNG there, how many times do you get through Spiderweb Island and then you have to reset because you don't get the good RNG?
Oh, we just do no reset runs, but yes, that happens a lot. This any RNG heavy speedrun is a speedrun that says you have to play well, you have to show up when I give you the good RNG.
Yeah, this is one reason why grinding for records in this game is kind of difficult. You could be playing the run of your life, and then the game decides, no, you're not getting that record today. Too bad, so sad. Deal with it. Oh, what are you? Green chocolate. But yeah, specifically the Scorp Gals, they drop. Am I gonna grind? I'm not gonna grind for money here. Forget it. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Am I gonna get any upgrades? I should get hair upgrades. I really should get at least one of each.
Yeah, I'm planning on getting them, but I'm gonna get them after Squid Baron, because the Squid Baron cycles can get messed up.
Oh, today I learned.
All right, so this is a stealth section. I need to not get caught. I'm gonna get caught. It's gonna be very funny.
No, don't say you're gonna be caught.
Pretty sure I got caught there during my GDQ run. I was trying to swag, which is something I love to do, and I swagged too hard, and it didn't work out.
All right, well, there's one. Hey, shoutouts to Nori. Hey, if Nori's in chat, that was for you.
Nori was in chat earlier.
Yeah, I see Nori.
I know.
I have to have Nori on doing this at some point as well.
The thing about Nori is that he plays these games constantly. He's never gonna rust.
Oh, really?
Yeah, can confirm. I'm pretty
There
sure
we
I
go.
bought
See, now
more
that's what
things
you
than I
do
need.
if you're kind of okay at video games.
Yeah, that's how I am with some of the 2D Mario games. I can relate to that.
Oh, now I'm picking up bubble shields right after I spend money on them at the store.
Oh, you
Naturally.
you knew that was gonna happen.
I did not. This is RNG.
Exactly. No, actually, RNG was yesterday. This is Mercy Kill.
Oh my god. Whoa.
I know what you
I
mean.
got 3
now.
of the same animal. I got a lion as my passcode. That's something I don't see often.
I don't think I've ever gotten that. I messed up my inputs and now the cycles are all wrong.
Oh, I'm never gonna remember the cycles.
Apparently, according to the chat, Shantae makes a really funny pouty face when she's walked back to the cell.
She does. I showed that off. That's why I did that. It wasn't because of me being bad. I just wanted to give people extra content.
In any percent glitched, we can skip this entire 10-minute section, and it's
Yep.
really nice.
But why would you want to skip what is essentially an auto scroller where you can lose a ton of time?
I'll have to think on that. Oh gosh, I'm gonna forget all of these cycles, and this will be the slowest speedrun of Metal Gear Shantae anyone ever saw.
Come on, you gotta be.
I don't know. You're gonna have really a hard time competing with me just now.
You gotta be stealthy. I believe.
Ha! Take that. There's a key here. I'm just gonna pick it up for later.
So at this point, the BGM gets like really good, and you never ever want to hear the good part of this song.
Oh, this is a good question from the chat. What is the favorite section of our runners?
That's. You know, I'm not sure.
I've got to think about that.
You asked me this question at a time where I have to use 100% of my brain.
So... Then wait a second on that one then. I'll remind you later.
Okay.
I think that my answer has to be the oubliette of suffering. The amount of stuff that speedrunners have figured out how to skip there is just amazing.
Oh wait, I can just go down here, can't I? How many keys do I have? 3 keys. This is perfect. Yeah, Oubliette of Suffering is really good. I also have a strange affinity for Frostbite Island. This is just the movement in there is just really fun.
I have so many super pike balls. Nowhere near as many monster milks as I want to have.
Turkey in chat is saying our favorite part is Run Roddy Top's mods. Please ban him.
Yeah, actually, that's not true. I don't know why Turkey would lie that way.
I see we have several community members in chat. We appreciate y'all being here.
Please give me monster milk.
Oh, I like this comment. Oubliette of Suffering sounds like the name of a game Oth would run.
Oh, that's true.
Nah, it's gotta have Bubsy in it.
Remember to go back in here for this cackle bat I destroyed earlier.
Yeah, this is turning into a closer run here. Again, it looks like Sound Defense is picking up some time here.
What I lack in brain power, I make up for in muscle memory. No, I screwed that up. What I lack in brain memory, I make up for in muscle memory. That's how it works.
All right, so under 50 minutes to go. Under 50.
Under 50? Okay. I'm happy with this pace.
I'm just letting you know.
I could finish this game maybe in 50 minutes.
I'm letting you know in 10-minute increments. That way you can get a better idea of what's going on.
I have some really generous Scorp gals today.
I've got a lot of 5 money drops. I'm not sure that that's generous per se, but
I've gotten, I think, 3 super monster milks and 1 super pike ball.
I have so many super pike balls from the skeletons. I don't need to run here. In fact, I shouldn't run there.
No, you traitor!
What are those enemies even? They look like a combination of like centaurs, scorpions. I don't even know how to identify that enemy.
Are we talking about the scorpion girls?
Yeah.
Scorpions.
Okay.
I think that's their official name.
Yes.
That's cool.
Oh, this is bad. I don't want to be here.
I have no keys right now, and I don't know if that's a problem.
Do you remember if it could potentially be a problem?
I think I'm fine here. I'm gonna get a safety key.
That's a good idea.
Just so I don't embarrass myself.
I don't think anyone who attempts this show can never embarrass themselves, because again, it's very difficult to be in your position trying to remember a game, a rusty game. So don't worry about it.
No, 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 no! I almost collected a heart squid of shame. I forgot which side had the key and which side had the squid.
If I'm...
Well, I'm very proud of you.
Yeah. If I'm ever on here, I think I'd have to have Tina and Oz heckling me, because I think most other people would probably go easy on me in terms of that department.
Super power!
What? No, I would never do that.
What's that defense?
Like, what's the point of having a commentator who's just gonna be really nice to you?
Hey, if some folks are very, very nervous, I totally support more than heckle. I always feel it out before each episode. I always get to know the runners well and be like, okay, is it okay if I heckle you? You want me to more support you? Like, I can be either role. It's just a matter of what I need to be for each episode.
You can be their angle or their devil.
That's right.
So anyway, that little tasty meal eating animation, remember that. It's important. There's going to be a callback to that in, I don't know, probably about 60 minutes from now.
Yeah, something like that. I mean, after the...
I tried to go for Crusher Skin.
Yeah, so did I. I extremely did not get it.
So,
I ran face first into the wall.
Ah.
in Tina's solo run, Sound Defense will be here in the peanut gallery, as we like to call it, with me. And then we can both talk about Tina's run, Sound Defense.
That sounds like a great time. For everyone except Tina.
No, that's wonderful. I need people to talk about the game. It has so much frame perfect shenanigans going on.
Oh my gosh, Tina, the little octopus thing is so cute.
Oh, Squid Bear?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's great.
What a friend.
As you can tell, Sound Defense and I are both using the Squid Bear and Shantae palette swap mode in this game. That's very important.
Oh, good question. What category are you doing, Tina? For the next
For
one?
Risky's Revenge?
Yeah.
Any percent. The one that makes people regret playing Risky's Revenge, of course.
No, so far the impression I'm getting from the Shantae series so far, just based upon what I've seen and based upon conversations we've had tonight, is it is fun to play casually, but very difficult to speedrun and master.
Yeah, I'd say there's a very high ceiling for like top runners. Mm-hmm. If you look, and especially when you look at people who have contributed a lot in terms of tech, so people like Ezco, people like Printer, who's in chat. There's a lot in this game.
I would say while it has a high ceiling, it also has a very low floor. I think this is a very good entry-level speedrun for people looking to get into. Yeah.
Speaking of frame perfect tricks, I'm going to miss a frame perfect trick coming up. There's going to be an area where I'm going to lose without wanting to. Oh, that wasn't supposed to be the spot that I was talking about. That's good.
What's the frame perfect trick? I don't remember frame perfect tricks.
Momentumless boots.
Oh, that. Oh, I've never done that.
And that's what it looks like when you fail.
Well, I wasn't going to bring any attention to that part.
I think it's really no. Don't go in there. That's not where you belong.
Don't take another clip. Yeah, further, I just wanted to point out that I completely forgot that Squid Baron can put his armor back on because it's been that long since I was that bad at that fight.
Hey, don't call out when you're bad at something. I can't tell in the crowd, probably, other than the community members.
No,
here's
the thing. I think that it's very good for us to call out and make it not make it something that, hey, it's okay to be bad at things.
It is okay.
It's okay to make mistakes.
That's what this show is about. This show is about when those mistakes happen, and for all of us to kind of collectively be like, I remember when I was learning this game and I made that mistake. You know, those moments sometimes can be pretty fun to experience, except when you're up against the timer and you only have like a few minutes left. Then it's not so happy.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real. Hey, I'm stressed about the timer. I'm also very stressed about this area because this is where everything starts doing just really, really ridiculous amounts of damage.
Oh goodness. I completely forgot about that.
Yep.
Maybe I should get some auto potions.
I still have my one. I'm planning on purchasing more before the final fight.
I'm gonna purchase some. The Scorp Gals were generous enough that I don't need to buy any more Super Monster Milks or Super Pike Balls.
Oh, that's nice. I think that I probably need more Super Monster Milks, but I'm definitely good on Pike Balls.
I almost left without talking to Bolo. That would have been really, really embarrassing for me to struggle all the way through Mudbog Island and then realizing I forgot the critical plot item.
Yeah, someone in chat.
Yes, that would have been unfortunate.
Someone in chat right here said, "I think Pirate's Curse was my first speedrun. This race made me feel makes me feel nostalgic." That's awesome. So, like y'all said, this is a good starter speedrun as well.
This is a super good first game to speedrun.
Absolutely. Like, there's lots. The big thing is there's lots of mental downtime where you don't have to be doing a lot of inputs and you can sort of rest your brain.
Oh, yes. I need to be sure to remind folks, please follow The Sound Defense, twitch.tv/The Sound Defense, and then Tina Hacks, twitch.tv/Tina Hacks. I'll put the links in chat. Please be sure to give both of these fantastic runners a follow, and when you all get a chance, when you have that downtime, please feel free to let folks know what you're currently working on in your stream, in addition to what you've done in the past with Shantae.
Okay, so right now I'm learning Final Fantasy V because doing Final Fantasy 4, 5, 6 marathon streams just feels like a very bad idea, and I tend to have those. And as a result, that's going to be like my long-term, that's my 2021 speedrun goal, is Final Fantasy 4, Final Fantasy 5, Final Fantasy 6, all in a row, all in one stream. Because that sounds like a good idea.
I mean, I'll tune in for that.
You may say that Tina is passionate about RPGs and also has a show here, Tina's RPG show, I guess. Y'all be sure to watch that as well. Fantastic show here, right on GDQ Hotfix.
So anyway, I'm finally gaming.
Oh, is gaming happening? Good.
Gaming's happening.
Well, speaking of gaming, how about you, Sound Defense? How about a little bit about yourself and what else you do on stream?
My main speed game right now is Sonic 3 and Knuckles. I have a couple of world records in that category right now, and what I'm going to be doing next time I start streaming is I'm going to be pushing the Sonic record down as low as it can possibly go. That hurt a lot. My goal is 50... no, there's a save guy. I'm talking to him. My goal is to try and eventually get below 52 minutes, and then from there we'll just see how low the record can go.
Nice. I think that I've also seen you doing Angel Island Revisited runs, right?
I did those for a tournament at one point, and that's something I may go back to. I'm also, right now, speaking of, there's going to be a Sonic 3 Glitchless tournament this weekend that I'll be participating in. If you all want to tune in to that. It's not a Games Done Quick event, so I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about it.
Oh, no. Definitely talk about what's going on with your personal stream, some of the goals, some of the games you're working on. It's all good.
Oh, great. Yeah, so this weekend there's going to be a stream hosted by Zaxxon96, Sonic 3 Glitchless Tournament. And I say glitchless in like heavy air quotes because that game glitches even when you don't really want it to. It is unfinished is the honest word for that game. They finished it when they released Sonic and Knuckles afterwards. You're gonna see a very interesting game if you tune in for that. Yeah, Tina, how was your coin flip RNG?
Fourth try.
Fourth try, alright.
Yeah, so not good.
So that coin flip minigame, for the first 3 attempts, you have an actual 1 in 8 chance of getting through it.
Super pipe ball.
And on the 4th try, you will just succeed every single time. So it's just, will the game decide that I lose time today?
All right, so this is a very scary fight.
Yeah, I'm gonna be quiet while she fights this boss.
Just gonna take that, and let's do that. There we go. So there's a sound cue that you normally listen for here. There we go. And hey, I currently have my stream turned down pretty low. Turns out just low enough that I couldn't hear the sound cue, so that was good. Here's a fun fact. Just as a way that humans are built, you can respond to audio stimuli substantially faster than visual stimuli.
That makes sense. When I used to speedrun Star Fox for the Super Nintendo, a lot of folks could tell me, how could you tell if you're ahead or behind your TV? And I'm like, well, just where I am in the song. That's pretty important to let me know where I am and how well I'm doing with where I am on the screen. So that makes perfect sense to me. Audio cues are important.
Very much so.
Which I'll try to pay attention to when you're fighting that sound defense. That way I can be quiet so you can hear that properly.
Activated.
Alright, I may crank up my TV as well.
I'll go for it. So around the 35-minute mark right now.
I just realized I am out of pirate flares at a spot where you definitely don't want to be.
How are y'all feeling about that? About 35 left and change?
Probably okay.
Yeah, that's fine. We have only
Not very
one
one.
major dungeon at this point.
I've just started. This is the first time. I mean, I've seen Shantae a little bit on the main GDQ streams. We were talking about that earlier. The GDQ has had many Shantae games in its past. But based on what I've seen so far, someone asked what character NPC is my favorite. That octopus was super dude.
I think that a lot of people are going to agree with you there.
Yeah.
Oh, he's annoying plot-wise, but he's fine.
He's built to be annoying and cute, so.
Trent asks if I got 3rd try coin flip,
Yeah.
and yes, I did.
Is that pretty good?
Matt.
Let's go.
Well, it's not
It's
fourth
fine.
try.
It's fine.
Okay.
Anything that's not fourth try is good.
Gotcha.
Take that.
Alright, I'm coming up on Dagron right now, so we'll see if I can do this competently. If you can double hear my
I
game,
should start
it's
killing
coming
some
towards
wolves,
me.
huh?
Probably should kill some wolves.
Yeah, I should kill some wolves here. So there
Alright,
is a
I'm fighting
quick kill,
Dagron right now.
which
Can
is
you give me just a second?
Mhm.
Oh shoot, that was too early.
Take that.
And we're off to it. Rollicking start. I got the sound cue, but I just forgot where to stand.
That's no good.
It's really not. Okay, I think we're good here. Alright, please continue.
Anyway, there's a quick kill that's possible there. I didn't get it. I You save like a couple seconds. But whether or not that cacklebat goes the correct direction is all up to RNG. Also, I can't see chat because I'm focusing on the screen, but I'm pretty sure every Shantae runner right now is very upset at me. That was ridiculously good RNG.
Well, I'm gonna take a look at the chat right now to see their reaction, so we'll see what folks say when it comes up. Someone said, Tina, don't hurt Barney, your partner's uncle. Oh wow, look at this rope jumping here from Tina.
Nori says that was scary. It sure was scary. That was a terrifying Dagron fight.
Aww.
Sundowner, which Shantae game is best? The most Metroidvania Shantae game I have to give to the newest one, Shantae and the Seven Sirens, just because they had that Apple money and they made like a really big Metroidvania map for us. So that's a very Metroidvania Shantae game. My personal favorite is this one.
What is it about this one that you like?
Movement?
Yes, movement 100%. Like this, every other Shantae game is focused on Shantae transforming into animals. This one is focused on just like gradually getting items that make your movement quicker and higher and easier, and pirate mode is so much fun. And Seven Sirens sort of strikes a really nice middle ground there with like instant transformations that you can pull off like they were normal moves.
Now I know why.
Hey, this is real bad. I don't remember anything from this section. This is bad.
I was going to say, I now understand why Sun Defense likes this part of the game. The movement in some of these screens is so cool.
Yeah, it feels real good.
Oh, and I just got the quick kill. The Cacklebat tried to jump away from me and conveniently just jumped straight into my advancing sword. So he chose death. Ow. Oh, this is gonna be bad. I don't remember where any of these spike balls are.
That's not good. Throw that again.
All right. 30 minutes left.
Roll low.
You can probably do this in 30 minutes. Probably.
Which way do I go?
Now we don't have the videos up this week, but to give you an idea, both of your past selves are going to be done in 3 to 4 minutes.
Yep, that sounds about right.
That sounds right, yeah. Remember rudimentary competence.
Oh.
No. No, never. Couldn't be me.
You remember when we used to go fast in video games?
Again, no, I don't. You must be thinking of someone else.
Those were spikes.
Hey, you want to hear something really funny though, Sound Defense?
What's that?
I managed to die in the hold right room because I forgot where exactly I'm supposed to stutter step.
Oh, whoops.
So, that's good.
It's fine. You still have a pretty substantial lead, I want to say.
It doesn't look like it's by much. It only feels like a few screens. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like Sun Defense, the room you're working on right now, I just saw Tina working on that room a short time ago. I don't think you're as far behind as you think you are.
Flare activated.
That's good because I think... Tina, how many Cacklebats are there on this island?
You know what's funny? I also forgot. Here, I'll check. 3. There's 3.
thank
Hey,
you.
I think I have all the Cacklebats.
I thought there was 4, and I was like terrified because I could not remember where the 4th one was. Did I go up here too early? I may have. That's fine. Oh, someone in chat, they point out the joke, the movement in the Arctic region is so cool.
Oh, I always make puns when I'm not realizing it. This is why I read pun donations at events, because I'm apparently...
Because you don't realize what you're doing.
Yes. Until everyone groans, either in the chat or in the live audience.
Does anyone have the auth no puns emote? Can you put it in chat, please?
I know, I should be ashamed. I was hoping no one would catch that pun.
I think I'm short on pirate players.
Flare activated.
Yep. I had to fix that problem.
Yeah, I have 0 pirate flares. That's not enough.
That's not the number that you ever want to have.
Nope. So I have to make 1 backward trek. Game clip uploaded. No, stop it!
Oh no.
It's uploading my stuff to Xbox Live.
This is
Oh,
not
that's
good. Evidence of your crimes.
this is a run to remember sound defense.
Oh, I forgot. This guy gives me a pirate flare. I will live.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that.
So I don't know who's ahead or behind by this point because they're both doing very different things.
I
Tina
am
is ahead.
very slightly ahead because I'm just now going into the last dungeon.
Okay.
Yeah, I suppose it's relative.
Looking good for both of y'all beating the timer. Good luck on this last stretch of the race.
I appreciate your vote of confidence.
Now, I do want to remind you all, we are not done at the end of this race. Tina will be doing a solo run of any % Risky's Revenge after a brief break. So again...
Yeah, that's going to be very fun. I'm probably going to really embarrass myself. I'm looking forward to it.
All right, one of the community members in chat said, Tina's had by roughly 2 minutes. Thank you. Thank you. That's good to know for the folks watching on YouTube as well who cannot see the chat. So I'm trying to relay this the best I can.
I might have an extra key at this point. I'm not sure. It'll be fun to find out.
I'm gonna get some more money because I want some more DPS.
You want more money?
I want money.
All right, so Tina, is this the final area I assume you're in?
This is not the final area. This is the final full dungeon.
Okay.
Oh no. Oh, this is going to be very scary, actually.
How so?
I don't have any bubble shields. Okay. I'm gonna be getting some more money.
Sound defense, that is a reminder to you, get some bubble shields if you don't have any.
I went and bought 3 earlier in the run, and I picked at least 1 up earlier, so I should be covered for the rest of the run.
All right.
Power up. Super pipe ball.
I'm on so many pauses, man.
I like how that says patent pending in the descriptor there, Tina.
Oh yeah, on the boss.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah. Alright. Well, usually you can push that much faster. But because I'm very bad at video games, I decided to play it safe.
I would argue that makes you good at video games.
Yeah.
Well, no, good at video games would have had the items that I needed to have.
Tinkerbell.
Speaking of, how am I on magic? Yes. All right. We both collected all of the dark magic. We didn't forget anything. I'm sorry, Barney.
Flare
Oh, what did you do to Barney, Sound Defense?
I may
Where do
have
I go get-
slightly killed him.
I saw someone in
Hey.
chat tell you to not kill Barney. I saw someone explicitly tell you not to do that.
Sometimes, like, you're just running
Well,
along,
things happen.
and then, oops, I killed somebody.
Don't.
Yeah.
No.
Who among us? Also, I'm about to lose time, but just pay attention to Shantae's animation coming into the next screen. It's real good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I better do that too.
Got that good slide.
I remember when I was running this, I think it was Nasrafe behind me, who like told the audience that I had just done like a really difficult trick, and they all applauded.
For doing the pirate slide?
Yes.
I love it. It's perfect.
I mean, it's top tier commentary for sure.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I am super going to get a little bit more money so that I can purchase some bubble shields, because that's important.
I don't know if I knew the right key route, but I know that I ended up with the right amount of keys, and that's what matters.
The right key route is the one that gives you the number of keys that you need to have at the end of the run.
I guess that's true.
Hey, Sound Defense, how much money is a 3-pack of bubble shields?
I think it's 50 or 60.
I'm
I would
really
say it's
terrified that it's... I'm terrified I'm going to find out it's 60, because right now I have 54.
I think one bubble shield is 25, so I think it's definitely gotta be 60.
All right.
Steel Maggot was pretty nice on my side. Only one blast of bullets.
Exact change. Love to see it.
Oh, you love to see that.
All right.
Alright, so now we basically both have 20 minutes to finish the final dungeon.
Yep.
And
Yep.
we shouldn't need 20 minutes to finish the final dungeon.
You will not. How about that?
Oh, I love the fact that you phrased it that way. Will not. That's very kind of you. That assumes a lot of things.
I try to keep it positive. Again, it is in my best interest to keep the timer and the runners very close in terms of points. A win here by both of you would put the runners ahead of the timer for the first time in a long time, so that would be nice.
So for those of you playing the home game, that was me almost getting the Heart Squid of Shame.
Oh yeah, so the final boss, he deals 2 full hearts of damage per hit, which
Yes.
is the exact amount of health we have.
Yep. It's good. It's good, actually, if you think about it.
Keeps our gamer senses sharp. I actually remember on the 3DS version finding a bug right at the very end of the game where if you fail to get the Heart Squid in the Heartsmith shop before the world becomes all dark like this, it disappears from the game.
Huh.
So I reported that to them on Twitter, and a fix came out not too long after that.
So I want to point out another thing that's been reported to them on Twitter. Or actually, I'm not sure that it was on Twitter, but it was reported to them. So the glitch that we've been using to charge up our run in a very short amount of space, like I just did, they reversed the way that it worked accidentally, and that was pointed out to them.
Bubble!
And their response was not to get rid of, this bug entirely, but to revert the behavior.
Yeah, they made the glitch speedrunner friendly again.
There's a question from the chat real quick. Is there a game mode for getting every squid heart?
Yep.
Yeah. There's
There's
not
all dark
just...
magic and hearts.
Yeah.
And then there's 100%.
What am I doing? Save!
You almost didn't save, huh?
I almost did. I was so excited because I had a perfect ascent, and then I just run past the save guy.
Oh my god, this is extremely close. It's happening again.
What is it?
Well, this is exactly where I lost the race on the GDQ channel last time that I raced this game.
It's true. On the final boss, everything turned around.
Bubble! Super Pipe Ball! Monster Mill!
You gave hat. You gave boots.
It's true. Hey, I'm gonna be real with you. I don't remember this fight at all.
But it's the last boss, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
This is not a great fight to not remember.
Yeah. Looking forward to it. This is gonna be fun.
Oh gosh. Oh my goodness. I forgot about the cannonballs.
This
I see. You also have forgotten the part that I forgot.
Yep.
I don't know.
I used to have a strat for this.
This mildly reminds me of King.
Please go through this phase. Please finish this phase.
Ooh.
I did not finish the phase. That's very bad for me, actually. All right. Well, good thing I have a bunch of auto potions.
Total Restoration! Super Pipe Ball!
There we go. Hey, that's not supposed to be hard, everyone.
No, gosh darn it! I didn't make the phase either.
I assume auto potions like the fairy in Zelda. Like if you
Yep.
die,
Yes.
it like recovers you. Yeah.
Yep. Hey, good news. Shantae's a genie again.
So missing out on this phase is really annoying because you can, no matter what his health is at, you can only move to the next phase after like this entire cycle has finished off. So I just had to lose like an extra 30 seconds.
Yep.
Because I probably was a little bit like 5 damage short. Stop clipping! This is not the button I want!
Yo, I just want to make a quick shout out for the chat here. Someone said I was commentating this GDQ race on the French restream. I was sad for Tina. I'm sad about the sad part for Tina, but oh my goodness, thank you so much for doing commentary on the restream for GDQ. We appreciate that.
I'm gonna miss this cycle as well. This is terrible.
That opportunity knocking for me?
Yes.
It's gonna be close.
This is very bad.
Oh, I'm dumb. I avoided all of the bullets and then I jumped directly into a pistol.
Oh, is that not good?
No, it's not great. Oh, I missed the cycle too. Should have one spare pike ball to help get me through the last phase.
Super Pipe Ball!
Oh yeah, people are saying 999 damage. We are fairly
It's not
certain.
real.
Yeah.
No, I've looked at it under a debugger. It's not real.
Okay, so it's just a visual thing. We're still doing the
Yep.
same amount of damage we always do.
And Time.
All right, I'll let you know when the time comes up for me. But GG, Tina, you have defeated the timer.
Thank you.
Come on, Sound Defense, let's make it 2.
Did not deserve it.
Oh, come on.
I'm working on it. I'm seconds away.
That's okay, I believe. Just keep going.
All right, but here's the
All
important
right.
thing.
And coming up. No. I'm pulling a Tina. This is terrible.
Wait, what? And what?
I dropped my last input. All right, here we go. And time.
All right, we have a double win here. Tina winning the race, Sound Defense also defeating the timer. Both of them have defeated the timer, though the speedrunners are officially ahead of the timer. And I'm going to try to see if I can pull up a statistic, because it has been a long time. To give you an idea, the last day the speedrunners were ahead of the timer was on January 13th. It has been a not so great 2021 for the runners so far. But
Yeah, that sounds bad.
2 saves though tonight, y'all. Get hype. The speedrunners are back.
Now, there is a very important thing that needs to be shown in the credits real quick,
Oh, yeah.
which is why I'm skipping through all this.
Yeah.
It's going to matter, again, in about 10 minutes from now.
We were times are being adjusted. We were 36 seconds apart.
Wow.
That's really good.
That
What a
is-
good race.
Yeah, this was
And hey,
this was fantastic.
there's a Shantae speedrunning Discord. If you're interested in this game, if you're interested in getting into speedrunning at all, this game's a great game for it. Join. Lots of good folks, lots of people who are excited to help others learn how to speedrun this game, and it's such a fun game. Anyway, coming up, there's going to be a picture of literal heck with a small dog in it. And I want to point out that Wobble Bell is in literal heck. That's very important. That's lore. That's canon. So just, remember that in about 10 minutes instead of getting upset at me.
Oh yeah, what's about to happen is canon. There's nothing we can do about it.
That's right.
I do want to remind you all, there is plenty more Shantae action coming up. Again, we're going to go through the credits, we're going to have a little talk before, and then we're going to have a super tiny break, and then we're going to be back in the fray with Rustiest Revenge. So if you like Shantae and you are enjoying yourself, do not go anywhere. There's plenty more Mercy Kill left tonight.
Is the next run a mercy kill? Oh gosh, yes. Yeah, there's no way I don't get this next run mercy kill. It's a doozy.
Don't say that, Tina. Then the timer and the runners will be tied again. No, you have to do this.
Well, it doesn't matter what I say. What matters is what happens. And unfortunately, what's going to happen is that I'm going to be very bad at video games, as is my norm.
Oh, look at these stats.
Look at the disparity between the in-game time and the total play time. I honestly don't know what guides the total play time.
It's weird, and Risky's Revenge, also inaccurate, but inaccurate in the opposite direction. Hey, timers, like just keeping track of time of a video game being played, it turns out is apparently a very difficult problem. And to be clear, I'm not making light of it, just the considerations that go into keeping track accurately of the time that has gone into a game that's been played seems to be quite difficult to do just consistently and accurately, especially for anything that's cross-platform.
So, one last question I have for y'all before the break. Is there any kind of penalty to be assessed for the fact that Tina has collected a heart squid and Sound Defense has not? Like, is there like...
Yeah, I lost time.
Okay, all right.
That's why it's shameful. You lose time for it.
Yeah, the penalty has been paid. If everyone in chat wants to shame Tina, now is a good time.
Oh yeah, no, it's very bad. I feel personally shamed. And yeah, it just, it's very funny because of how terrible I did.
Well, if you truly feel like you did that terrible, and again, any victory against the timer, in my opinion, isn't terrible, you can redeem yourself on defeating the timer in Risky's Revenge. All right, folks.
I'll do my best.
Before we go on a break, and again, we will return with Tina playing. Sound Defense is going to join me in the peanut gallery. That's one of the best spots to be in, by the way. So, real quickly here, if you are interested in volunteering for SGDQ 2021 Online, volunteer submissions are open from now until April 23rd. Go to gamesdonequick.com to find out how to submit your volunteer application to help out with the event. And as always, folks, Mercy Kill and GDQ Hotfix is brought to you by viewers like you. Your subs, gift subs, Amazon Prime subs, and bits shared on the GDQ channel help support our weekly Hotfix content. Thank you so much for supporting our shows. And with that, everyone get up and stretch. We'll be right back with Tina and Shantae Risky's Revenge. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Mercy Kill. I am joined here by Tina Hacks, and Sound Defense will be on commentary, but Tina Hacks will be running Shantae Risky's Revenge, which I'm told is a more, what's the word I'm looking for, volatile game and category here compared to the last run?
Yeah, I think that's fair to say. Hey, do you like backdashing a lot to go fast? Do you like RNG at both the very start and the very end of your run that's required to get a world record? Do you like having to do a bunch of frame-perfect tricks? I've got the speedrun for you. It's this. In the community, it's often referred to as frame-perfect BS, which is not the official name of the category that I'm going to be running. I'm going to be running 80%, which is frame-perfect BS.
What is the petition to sign to get the category changed to that, and where can I sign up?
Hey, I mean, the speedrun.com leaderboard mods, you know, they're it's known who they are. Just, you know, start. Look, I can't actually tell you to tweet at them, but, you know, tweet at them.
I think that's great. So, I can assume there's a lot of things you're not looking forward to remembering and trying to repeat tricks that...
Well, the good news here is that so this is one of the more traditional Shantae games where Shantae is a half genie. She has a bunch of magic that you're going to get to use. She transforms into a bunch of different animals. I'm not going to show you almost any of it.
We don't get to see any cute animals?
You get to see one.
Oh, okay. But still, like, one out of how many?
3? I don't know. 1 out of 1. I speedrun this game.
We're missing cute animals. I feel so sad about that. But you know what? We have to go fast. And it's not like we're killing the animals like in Super Metroid, for instance, sometimes. Which, again,
yeah,
y'all know.
That's definitely something that we won't be doing.
Unless save is very, very much ahead. You know I'm always going to pull for save unless, you know, for the charity's sake, we have to go for kill. But there won't be any saving and killing animals here. We just won't see some of the animals. And that is sad to me. So, what about safety strats? For a run as volatile, we'll use that term as this. Any strats that you plan on employing that might be...
I'm going to save before as many of the frame-perfect tricks as I can. That's it.
That's it. That's literally all you can do.
Yeah, no, there's no safety in this run. There's no, oh, you can do the easy strat.
Wow.
The easy strat is do the frame-perfect trick, dummy.
That sounds really frightening. Like, from a speedrunner standpoint, that sounds frightening.
Oh yeah, it's going to be super fun.
So in addition to the frame-perfect tricks, like, how's the platforming in this game? Is it equally as difficult or anything else other than the frame-perfect tricks?
Platforming in this game is a little bit slower paced. This moves kind of more like what you would think of when you think of a Metroidvania game. There's not a ton of like super fast dashing. The platforming is relatively precise, but not overly difficult. The layout of a lot of the overworld areas is what I'm going to call them, uses this idea of layers, and what I mean by that is going to become evident pretty quick. And it was a really neat experiment that they had with this game. But yeah, I won't be showing much of that off either.
Makes sense. Well, I am looking forward. Please let us know before these tricks come up, because again, I don't know these games as well. I want to see what this involves.
Oh, don't worry, it'll be real obvious.
Don't say you're gonna fail them over and over, though. Please, please, please. We want to see.
I mean,
really well.
okay, I won't say that.
So yes, for anyone wondering, during the break, I asked Tina, you know, Tina's PB is 1902 back in 2017, but I asked Tina, I'm like, let's turn that time up a little bit. And I'm not talking about the bad rush. I mean, like, more generous. So we've moved from a 30 to a 35 to now a 40-minute estimate. So again, for those of you saying that I hustle people, this is an example, okay? I'm gonna point every single one out because I read the comments and chat and on YouTube. Do not hustle, folks. With that being said, Tina, are you ready to go, or as ready as you can?
I'm ready when you are.
All right. I will count down for you then. In 3, 2, 1, go! Good luck and have fun, Tina.
All right, so we're gonna start off with a cutscene, and then this just a little fight, just to get your bearings here. Optimally, before I get a very large coin that falls from the sky, I really want to be at 40 money. It's not going to happen. At this point, the RNG's been bad enough that I'm pretty confident we're not going to see 40, which is fine.
This is like a common reset point for...
Yeah, if you're grinding for world record here, I needed 10 more money for this to be even remotely viable for world record run. So, reset, etc.
So this is a very heavy reset run then, just based on that alone.
If you're grinding for the world record, yes.
Oh. Also, hello, Sound Defense.
Oh, yes, hi, I'm still here.
Welcome to the Peanut Gallery, where here we either support or we heckle our folks and friends who are playing. So.
I gotta say, it's much nicer here.
Oh yeah, it's comfy. We have cookies.
You know what? That seems like a really nice spot. So far, I've only been in this spot on the show. Gotta say, this is worse.
Again, Tina, if I ever happen to play here, you are more than welcome to take my spot for a show with Oth, and I'll play and be sad and nervous and all of the above.
We'll see. If I can't take your spot and like kill your run, if I don't have at least one run killed. So I'm going to do my best to disqualify myself. Alright, so this is Tinkerton. Tutorial boss. Just do that. Go over here. So here's the only frame perfect trick that doesn't actually matter in the run. Super Saiyan jumps. It's very important that you get them. Every time that you get a Super Saiyan jump, your run levels up. Like, look at this. Shantae's powering up right now.
That's just exactly like what it looks like on the show. I know one of the Tinkertuffs has a lot of RNG associated with it. Both of
Not
them?
this one. Nope. Alright, so Risky attacked the town. Risky beat up Shantae. Shantae's about to lose her job, so that's good.
That's standard Shantae fare.
That sounds so sad.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, she was supposed to protect the town, and she was sleeping on the job, as you can see.
I mean, everybody's got to sleep at some point.
Not on the job, though.
Yeah.
Wait for the
Alright,
town.
so like the other game, I have to save before it'll let me leave town.
Someone in chat pointed out that roughly 1 in 20 runs gets enough gems to go for world record.
What?
I'm actually surprised that it's that many.
Oh, look at this movement. Tina was talking about this during the interview.
Yeah, it's super fun. The inputs are surprisingly precise to do it smoothly. And you don't want to dash into the screen transitions. Otherwise, you just walk real slow.
Bypassing the save, man.
So anytime you see me stop dashing, that's why. All right, so this dialogue is really great. That's Wobble Bell. Wobble Bell is no longer going to be eaten for lunch by Roddy Tops. Roddy right here is looking up information on the web. There's a lot of puns in that conversation. It's actually very good. You should play the game casually and enjoy that conversation.
This game, we're skipping all of the dialogue, but this game has some very cute writing in it and fun characters.
And that's true for all the Shantae games, honestly. The writing, like the GB, the Game Boy Color one is a little bit like, you know, it's kind of trite in places, but like the writing is one of the first things that this series just started doing really, really well. Oh, there we go. So that's the walk that you never want to see. If you see me walking into a screen like that, it means that I screwed up.
Again, Tina, you are not contractually obligated to point those things out.
Yeah, that's my job.
Oh, you know what? I can't argue that.
Yeah. In fact, I think I've seen 2 of those so far.
It's true. Well, you know why that is. It's because I'm bad at this and every video game.
I disagree. If you beat see, one of the things, Tina, is if you ever defeat the timer like you just did, you can't say you're bad at video games. Cool.
All right, so that's not her dog. So one thing that you didn't see happen, I picked up Wobble Bell, I carried Wobble Bell all the way over here. Wobble Bell actually stole 100 gems from me, and I'm very upset about that.
You think you get used to seeing that, but you just never do.
Why is that?
We just assaulted a dog in broad daylight.
Yeah.
Broad nighttime.
A thief. We brought a thief to justice.
He's an adorable thief.
Hey, where does he end up?
In a really nice farm upstate.
Ah, okay. Well, then we did him a favor. So anyway, this is Squid Bear, and we brought him that tasty meal. And then he decided that he wasn't going to pay us.
Oh, Chad is very, very, very upset about the dog. Okay, I see.
That's so sad. That's very sad for Chad.
Oh, they wanted you to pet the dog, and they don't like the way in which you pet the dog.
I did pet the dog. I pet the dog. You saw it. Everybody saw it.
There's an achievement in this game for that. What?
Yep. What did I do there?
Now the real question is, did you have to pet the dog like that?
No, of course not.
Oh, then why did you do that? Now I get why they're sad.
Why did I do that?
Yeah.
Well, because I wanted 100 money.
Was that worth the 100 money?
Yes. Next question.
And if you want to catch more of Tina, that is on Tina's RPG show, I guess, this Saturday, where Dave Stereo will be here doing some Final Fantasy VII, the classic version, not the newer version. So, there you go. That's a good spot for that. Where no dogs will be killed in the production of that show.
Probably. So, you're normally supposed to have a pike ball here. I don't.
Is it faster to not get a pike ball?
No, I just... Well, I mean, if you don't have the money for it, yes. Because otherwise you have to go and grind it.
Oh, that's... yeah, I forgot which show we were on.
Oh, do not forget what show you're on. Remember, this is the show where the timer goes in the other direction, in the not-so-expected direction. That's how you know you're watching Mercy Kill.
There's a section in this game where we have a timer counting down, but I don't think we're going to see it.
No.
It's a very stressful section, by the way.
Yeah.
That was 100% my fault. I would like to blame the game for it, but no, that was just me. That was all me.
That's a long swim back.
It is. It's really a swim that you only have happen if you're very bad at this game. Because of that guy, I have to wait. If I had done that room fast, it would have been much quicker.
I'm the worst heckler ever because whenever Tina says she's bad at games, I want to be like, no, you're fine. No.
30 minutes left, Tina.
Well, it's not so bad. I can embarrass myself in 30 minutes.
I shouldn't be laughing, but now Tina's got me embracing
I mean,
it.
if you're really a gamer, you can embarrass yourself much faster than that.
That's true.
Yeah. Like, dying to the first Goomba in SMB1. Yeah.
I mean, if I try very hard, I'm sure that hard work and dedication, that's all that it takes.
I believe you. I'm putting firm belief in the chat.
I know I'm gonna get someone on YouTube commenting, hey, I've done that before. Mario 35 doesn't count.
Everybody has. Like, the 1-1 Goomba is the most deadly enemy in all of video games?
Even the demo tends to it. Actually, I don't know. I'd have to go back and take a look at the demo. It's either that or the Goomba. I
The
think
demo dies on one of the Goombas, but not the first one.
yeah, maybe one of the other ones. I just know that the demo dies very early to an easy enemy.
Yeah, there's actually like 2 different versions of the demo depending on which frame you started on.
Oh, that's interesting. Oh, I see what Tina's doing here. Tina made a skull out of that. That's cool.
Yep.
Yep.
She summoned a death to her.
I did.
Death, that's me. Well, in terms of speedruns, that's me.
So I gotta say, we're like close to a third done with the timer, and we're still in the first dungeon. How's the rest of the game gonna work?
You'll see. This is, I mean, I was almost gonna say this is the longest part of the speedrun, but me screwing up the frame perfect tricks is the longest part of the speedrun. So normally you don't get all of those gems. We're gonna be loaded after this. And the reason for that is that I'm gonna buy so many more potions than you really should need to purchase.
So what's the plan then for this run?
For starters, I'm gonna feel very bad about what just happened. But it's time to get our first and only animal transformation. Now we can turn into a monkey. It's a very cute monkey.
Oh,
Ew, that's a great monkey.
does the monkey have a name?
It's just Shantae.
Okay, that's fair.
The monkey is still Shantae.
That's true.
It doesn't change who she is on the inside.
Well,
That's right.
I was thinking like in terms of like, transforming into animals, like Animorph Star Keys around to make that reference, but that the initial monkey had a name where you get the power from.
No, Shantae is the first. She is the primordial monkey, I would say.
Okay, this is really cute. I very much like the Shantae monkey.
Really, all the Shantae animals are cute. Shantae
Yeah, they're all
crab
great.
is extra cute.
But to think this is the only animal we're gonna see, I feel so sad about that. I love animals.
Well, you'll get to see me fight against the evil version of Shantae, which does have all of Shantae's transformations.
Ooh, that'll be interesting.
I think you forgot to finish that dungeon.
Oh,
You just sort of left.
That's fine.
Okay.
Yo, you are allowed to help sound. Again, community members are allowed to help send reminders, etc. That's good support.
Hey, some people are good at that menu. I'm not some people. I'm very bad at that menu. Even when I was running this game actively and I had what was considered an almost mediocre time, I was bad at that menu.
Someone said in chat that the monkey is the best transformation.
Yeah, the monkey's great.
What other transformation? I'm trying to think of all of them because there's a lot.
Yeah, in this game it's just monkey, mermaid, and elephant.
The elephant is also really cute. It's a surprisingly cute elephant.
Someone said Tina also loves animals, especially puppies.
That's true.
I love having a puppy around when I need to go to like Best Buy and buy something. Just, shake the money out of the puppy and I'm off.
That's right.
Good.
No!
You bring a puppy with you, you shake the puppy, and then all of a sudden you've got $100. It's great.
You want a PlayStation 5, you just go to Best Buy with 5 puppies.
Exactly. That's how it works.
The poor dogs.
No, the rich dogs. That's why they're coming along.
No! That's not what I meant.
Whoa, did you just Shoryuken, by the way?
Yeah, don't worry about it. That was, I would love to take credit for that as something that was planned. I'm dead.
Wait,
I
Shantae.
remember these jumps.
Shantae can turn into a...
Oh gosh, these jumps are so bad.
Shantae can turn into a spider?
Not this game, but yes.
In a different game. I'm gonna have to look up that bit, or the pixel art on that.
It's great. There. All right, time for double frame perfect fireball jump. So I'm going to align myself to this wall. I'm going to throw a fireball, turn around, clip 1 pixel into the wall, and then I have to jump off of that. The fireball timing with turning around at the same time is frame perfect, and the jump following it is frame perfect. It sucks. All right, so anytime that you see that smoke, it means that I got the first frame perfect crit correct. That was embarrassing. All right, this is not frame perfect. This is just very, very precise. Oh, thank God. All right. Now I need quiet for a moment. Cool. So we're at the end of the game.
Wait,
Wow.
what?
Yeah.
At the end of the run or the end of the game?
End of the game.
Game?
I mean, also, it will be the end of the run soon, I hope.
This is interesting to me.
I don't know how that warps. We wrong warp in some way or other. Also, you seem to be in the void.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's fine. Happens all the time.
You keep saying that, and I keep being worried about it.
Well,
According to chat, Tina is indeed a gamer.
I wouldn't go that far.
I think I just saw gaming.
That
All right.
that looks like some serious gaming to me.
So this is the penultimate cutscene before the final boss. I'm gonna fight Tinkertub again, so that's good. Oh, also I collected those medallions at some point, off screen.
Yeah, all the medallions were in like the black room.
Yeah, that's probably right. So those medallions were the MacGuffins that I had to collect. And now it's time to fight Tinkertub.
Oh, this was so cool.
This is the RNG Tinkertub.
No, don't say that. This is so cool.
You can get from 0 to 8 of these anchor attacks. That's one.
I love how Risky is just like lounging around and enjoying this.
Well, yeah, she doesn't have to do any hard work here.
Also, I think that lamp is the lamp that we were using in the previous game.
Yes. Well, the next game. But yes.
Yeah, the game you saw previously on this
This
channel.
is a prequel to that. This explains why Shantae is no longer a genie in that game. Being at full health for the upcoming boss is really good. So what's going to happen after this fight? All of Shantae's genie powers are going to be sucked out of her, and she's going to be forced to fight a evil version of herself, Nega Shantae. I'm going to take damage during that fight on purpose, and I need to attack on the same frame that I stop being invincible. So when my iframes run out, I have to attack. When you do that, for whatever reason, it decides that you're done fighting them. So, I'm not going to be able to meaningfully predict the end of the run coming up. So be aware of that. As soon as black bars show up, during the upcoming fight against Nega Shantae, that's going to be time. It would be really cool if I actually managed to finish this run because I wasn't anticipating doing so. That's a bad start. There we go.
That's that time?
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
I guess Shantae just got tired.
Yeah.
Yeah, she decided that actually this isn't very fun anymore.
That was really impressive. And if you even blinked or looked away for a second, you missed the run.
So this is also a very, very fun run. I wouldn't necessarily recommend it as a first speed run, but hey, if you want something that is definitely going to challenge you and you don't mind speed runs that can be a little bit frustrating, you know, with the level of precision that's required with this, this is a fun one and it's worth picking up.
Wow. I didn't want to say anything during that because I heard that there were some other frame perfect type things coming up, but oh my gosh, Tina, that was amazing.
I agree. I'm thoroughly impressed by the display that we just saw.
I wouldn't go that far. How bad was the time?
Let me see. 23:40.
That's not terrible.
It's really not.
23:40, and Tina calls that not terrible. I don't know about that, Tina.
Okay, fine. It was terrible. My bad. Sorry.
We can't.
Like, only a gamer can have these standards.
Oh, of course. One day, I will get Tina to say a nice compliment other than not terrible and terrible. One day.
Hey, when I recently got second place in Final Fantasy VI, I said I like this run, and that lasted for a solid 5 or 6 minutes.
That's a lot. I'm impressed.
Yeah.
So, again, please feel free. Twitch.tv/TinaHacks, Twitch.tv/The Sound Defense. Please give both of these runners, commentators, a follow. They are both fantastic. Again, anything else you all want to say until we are done for the evening?
Hey, Sky's been really great here, and she's been telling you to follow me in Sound Defense, but you know who you should also be following? It's twitch.tv/SkyBiz.
Aw, that's very sweet of you. I have started speedrunning again. I picked up Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories. I would not advise folks doing that. No.
Those have been some really comfy streams, though.
Oh, they've been super comfy.
I would advise people watching it for sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure that I would advise people also play that game, but watch Sky play that game because that makes it fun.
Yeah, it turns out some of the card playing skills mildly transfers over. It's most of the patience. There's a lot of patience that transfers between Yu-Gi-Oh! And Magic. And if you've ever played either game, you would understand exactly what I'm talking about. Also,
for sure, I was really surprised.
Also, this Saturday, again, not Saturday as in sad that the dog was killed in that run. I mean Saturday, this coming Saturday, Tina's RPG show, I guess. Tina, what is the start time on that?
That is going to be at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. So, yeah, we're going to have Dave Stereo on doing Final Fantasy VII. It's going to be a ton of fun. That run is just wild start to finish, and it's recently had a bunch of new tech found that has pushed the time for that run down pretty substantially.
I am very much looking forward to that, and again, that is the original Final Fantasy VII, something you don't get to see as much since the remake came out. So, very, very much looking forward to that. Please check out, and that's right here on GDQ Hotfix, by the way. Right here on GDQ Hotfix. Right here, Saturday, 1 p.m. Eastern. Tina's RPG show, I guess. And no, that's not me questioning. That's the actual name of the show. I love it. I remember when...
It's such a good name.
It is. I remember when that came up during a meeting. And I'm like, no, that has to stay. It's too good. It's absolutely too good.
We tried really, really hard to come up with a better name, but how do you improve on perfection?
You don't. That's the perfect name.
So before we're done here for the evening, I want to give a big shout out to the Shantae community that came out. I saw you all in chat. Thank you all very much for being here and supporting. I learned a lot about Shantae thanks to some of the questions that were asked and thanks to Sound Defense and Tina's commentary during the run also. So thanks to everyone for helping me understand just a little bit more about Shantae. And with that, a couple announcements here before we are done. Information on all of our Hotfix shows is available at gamesdonequick.com/hotfix. From there, you can find out more information about submitting your runs to any of our weekly shows. Remember, if you have Amazon Prime, you can use Prime Gaming to subscribe to any channel on Twitch every month for free. If you want to watch Prime Gamers, we have the show here on twitch.tv/gamesdonequick tomorrow on the First Step. Remember, Hobbs and Keys will be back here, so you will definitely not want to miss that again. That's First Step, 7 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. And now we are done here with our Games Done Quick channel broadcast for tonight. We usually have Never Before Seen right after this every other Wednesday, but it has been a very, very, very long weekend for Amber Cypherin, and they are recharging after hosting Sonic and the Side Quest this past weekend. So again, shout out to Amber Cypherin for running that. That was a wonderful event. And they will be returning in 2 weeks with more Never Before Seen right after Mercy Kill. So, did you know that in 2 weeks, Mercy Kill will be on a very, we'll call it meme-tastic day, so it may not be May the 4th, but we have Revenge of the 5th. So we are coming back in 2 weeks with the Covert Muffin, running a series of Star Wars speedruns. I will be in...
That's going to be real good.
I have a costume.
That's going to be so comfy.
Oh, it'll be comfy. I have my Jedi costume ready to go. It's going to be an absolute amazing time. So if you enjoy Star Wars speedruns, there will be a whole gambit of Star Wars runs to be taking place again. That's in 2 weeks, right here on Mercy Kill. Again, please give us a follow, youtube.com/GamesDoneQuick, twitch.tv/GamesDoneQuick to keep posted on all of the wonderful events we have going on here. And that does it for us tonight. I'm Skybills for Games Done Quick Hotfix. I'll see you in 2 weeks for Mercy Kill. Take care, y'all.